So guys, I'm gonna be analyzing for you the first pair that we're gonna be looking at. That's GBP USD. So guys, whenever you do your analysis, start on the bigger time frame. Okay, as I said, just because today it's a Sunday, I'm gonna start my analysis on the weekly time frame. So on Sundays we're gonna be starting the analysis on the weekly time frame, but then during the week I start my analysis on the daily time frame. Understand, guys? So now I'm in the weekly time frame. So what do I do on the weekly time frame? On the weekly time frame, I'm about to spot the highest level of the market, which is this one. Then I'll spot the lowest low of the market, which is this one here. So as I spotted the highest and lowest level within this market price, I'll have to check the type of structure we are in. As you can see on the GBP AUD, guys, on the weekly time frame, we have a structure of an HNS setup. An HNS setup, it simply means an inverse head and shoulder setup. So on the inverse head and shoulder setup, it's an important level. I'll put this horizontal ray again. And if you can check within that level again, we had a sort of a double bottom, which means we need to go and test the neckline. So on the neckline again, I'm gonna be putting a horizontal ray. And the neckline that I did on this time frame, it corresponds with this thing here. Then it shows that it was a double top formation, which made the market to go down. So now I'll be going to this level again. I put a horizontal ray. Then I'll shift my focus to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, guys, again, I'm gonna be looking at the type of structure. Remember, the reason the market buys here, according to me, it's because we had an inverse head and shoulder setup. So on the daily time frame, I'm just gonna highlight the inverse head and shoulder setup. So I did highlight the inverse head and shoulder setup. So I'm gonna be moving to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, that's when I'm gonna start playing hard with my technical analysis skills. Skill is too much. That's when I'll be playing with my skill. Okay, so we have a different situation. The scenario is like this. Okay, as you can see, guys, on the 4 hour again, I had a double bottom. So when I had a double bottom, you can see now there was an impulse move. After that impulse move, we are in this correctional phase. Do you understand? But then we did have an impulse move. That impulse move is the one which made the market to buy. So now we are in this correction. So what do we do when we see a correction like this? You need to understand that when you see a correction after an impulse, the market is waiting to break. So I'll be going to the 1 hour to show you more on this one. So, okay, on the 1 hour, it's even a down analysis. On the 1 hour, guys, you can see the break again. And on the 1 hour, there was a break and a There was a break and a retest on the 1 hour time frame. There was a break and retest on the 1 hour time frame. So when there was a break and retest on the 1 hour time frame, now we're going to be waiting for what? We're going to be waiting for the break of this correction here again, the correction of the breakout. So on this pair, guys, without fear or favor, if you're a mentor, you're watching at my videos, tell your student that it's going to be buying. So we can say GBP AUD, you can go with a long. Remember, our take profit to be based on the 90% rule. 90% rule, guys, is basically the highest height of that structure during that time. And always remember to put your stop loss tight. So for the entry type, you can go to the M15, but then it's not necessary anymore because we can see the structure. We can see the structure clearly, nicely, and everything. So on this one, guys, pattern traders and who we call and mentors, you can give your students this setup, because I call it a Go setup on my side. Do you understand? So if you don't understand this one, guys, you have 1, 2, 3. Third touch always has the highest probability market. You went up, then broke. Now we're on the retracement phase. Then now we're waiting for what? We're waiting for an impulse move. So when the market opens, this one is one of the trades which it's in my which it's in my wish list. So guys, I showed you how I got this one, so you can comment on it if there's any clarification that you need. So I'm done with this one, guys, and I hope you can see clearly, guys. I hope you can see clearly. I'm not just a typical forex trader. I even share my skill with you to show you how I get those setups. I don't just talk and talk and talk. I talk and show you, talk and show you. Understand, guys? So that was GBP AUD. So guys, to make this thing interesting, to those who want to send request, I'll be taking request. When I take request, you'll be showing me your honor. You show me, I show you. Let's keep it going rather than talking about people. So this is going to be our new topic or our new work that we're gonna be doing. Sure.
Hello, Bando.
But
Hello,
you can't
sir,
request.
Nigeria.
You see, I'm analyzing, but you're requesting and you're telling me you're from Nigeria. Was it worth it?
Hello, sir.
I'm saying, is it worth it sending a request? They're busy working. You just want to talk to me. You're delaying people, bro. Who's the next one on the comment section? Okay, Velapi. Guys, keep sending those requests. You're only going to send a request if you need help. You can't be sending. I'm waiting on the request section, guys, so that we can keep going. So someone can come through and show me the analysis. We're going to see how we correct them. Okay, guys, it is what it is. So you can Manando the panel. Oh boy, about the Manando. Guys, I'm waiting on request. If you got a request, come through. Okay, let me check another pair as you think of request. I'll be posting the comment sections for a few minutes as I'm analyzing the pair that I'm gonna get here. A pair which is gonna catch my interest in analyzing it. Okay, I see Linda. So guys, this is the new show, the one that I'm gonna be helping you with. So I'll be helping you guys to hello. Sure.
Boss, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but I think your network is working.
Okay.
And what's the reason behind requesting to go live with me? I think I'll close this requesting thing and I just do my work with you guys. Cause people just come for useless reasons in here.
Are we?
Sure.
Yeah, kwethile analysis ya gold.
Clean camera out.
Oh. Shapunu.
Yeah. So what's your direction there?
Okay, emetse etla modimo.
Let's use English. Can we use English?
Yeah.
Okay. What? On which time frame did you start that analysis?
From weekly.
So start from weekly. Let me see. Can you explain on how you did it?
Okay. First I spotted this high and this lows.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I moved to daily.
Yeah, I'm listening, dog. You can explain.
Yeah, from
Daily.
daily I drew this trend line, the upper one, then another one, this one, then this zone. Then again I moved to H4.
Yeah.
Then from H4 I drew this trend line, this channel.
I'm listening.
Yeah, then from there I moved to H1. Then from H1 I saw this pattern.
Yeah.
Then it's still gonna go up and touch here and make double top, then come down.
Your analysis are correct, dog.
Thank
I
you.
wanted you to tell me if you understood how you got them, and then you did. Shout out, boy.
Sure.
Well, I also have a cell. That's why I get it correct. So we have same thoughts.
Are we?
Comment section is make it hot by the comment section, guys. Make it hot by the request section, man. Okay, guys. So let's look at these pair. So this pair is XBT USD. Let's start it on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, guys, who are trading support and resistance, most of the time you get caught in the wrong side of the market. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3. So when you have the 1, 2, 3, what I always say, Kohore, third touch has what has the highest probability set up. So now we are having something like this. 1, 2, at the top is of 1, 2, we're on the third touch. Then we go to the daily. On the daily, you can see that everything makes sense because in the daily, this level in the daily are starting to reject. Then I'll go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we can see that there's a pattern visible. First thing that you need to know, Kohore, how did the pattern reach that level? Did the pattern reach that level in an impulse move? Did the pattern reach that level in a structural move? Did the pattern reach that level in a correctional move? On this level, we can see that the market reached that level in a correctional move. So when the market reaches in a correctional move, it simply means, guys, it's not a strong one, it's not that promising. But okay, as we go deeper into this trade, we can see that again there was a break and we had this retracement here. So we're gonna be doing what? We're gonna be capitalizing based on the break of the trend and that level there. So this structure, we can simply say it's a break and retest structure. So again, just to confirm that you have a good skill, you can do like this. I guess you busy. I gotta look at the graph. Okay, guys, as you can see again here, we have a what? We have a break, and this was a break, and retest. So now we're gonna be looking at the break and retest to do what? Okay, we're gonna be using the break and retest to determine where the price level it's gonna go. So we can take this structure, guys. Let's take out this structure like this, then we put it aside. Guys, so without fear or favor here, you can see on how the market structure is playing out. So it's playing out in a good way. We have this market price here. Even if you were to analyze this market price alone, you can see that it's a what? It's a clean break. So okay, I'll be removing this thing. Then we can go to the M15, guys. The M15 is the last time frame that we're gonna go. And as you can see, again on the M15, we still have almost the same structure, So when you know pattern, such things, they won't get you worried. So where did I have my entry on this one? My entry was based on the third touch. Okay, someone can ask, what's the nearest take profit? The nearest take profit is going to be on the 90% zone, which is that one. That's where I'm gonna take my what? That's where I'm gonna take my profit. Understand? So you can see, guys, we have a nice what? We have a nice break and retesting. Then after the break and retest, we are now going to head where we are now going to head down. Understand? So this one, it can be on my wish list for the week because it's a what? It's a go setup, this one. So your thing, your stop loss should be near. So this is the setup that we had on this one, guys. It's what we call XTB whatever. But then you're not. It's a great setup. Beggars door please and shop. That's a more release. Hey, more trust one. You see, guys, how it goes. So this one, guys, you can just check how it is. Market structure only, no support, no resistance, no whatever. It's just pure skill. So this is how it is, guys. Can't say a lot on it. Can't say a lot on it. It's XBT USD, guys. That's XTB USD. So let's check again on which one we can take. Let's try GBP JPY. Okay, let's try GBP JPY. GBP JPY on the weekly time frame. Okay, our interest should be in this part, not the previous part. You understand, guys? So in this one, let's see how we can do it. But then don't forget to spot your highest height and your lowest low. That's our highest height. That's our. But then, sometimes it's not even that necessary to go to the height because it's possible we might never reach that level anytime soon. So okay, as I said here, you just spot this thing, but this one, it's more different. Why? Because there's a structure and a big time frame where you can analyze and see what type of structure is it. And I think it's just a running channel. It's in the channel. So this is how it is. So from here we're gonna be moving to what? We're gonna be moving to the daily time frame. Let's see what's happening on the day. On the daily time frame, we can see that the structure it's still what? It's still okay. So can't say a lot about the structure. It's still fine, still in perfect shape. But then you're not done, so it's still connected. But there's something interesting about this pair. It formed a double top on this level. And if you can check, it has been doing the same thing here. It did the same thing, it went down. It's about to do the same thing. We're gonna go down. So now we're gonna go to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour says. But as I'm analyzing, you can see that total overall of this structure as a sell. The sellers are more in control, which is the bearish. It's more bearish than bullish. Understand, guys? It's more bearish than bullish. Then we have this struck. And if you can check, guys, we went down with a what? We went down with an impulse move. So each and every time we have an impulse move, we know that we're gonna be having a correction. It's an impulse, correction, then impulse. So now we're gonna be going to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you'll see it's tradable. But then we can remove this trend line because it's messing up with our analysis. We need clean charts. We're gonna replace it with the what? We're gonna replace it with the horizontal ray on that level. This is how we're replacing it with the horizontal ray. So the market might do what? The market might push higher. If you can check on this level, there's this. Then you can form another one here. Then it's gonna be what? It's gonna be a double top. Yeah, then you're gonna be pushing high, push high, high, high. Then we reach that level, then we can go down. So that's what might happen. So okay, the last time frame that we're gonna go to is the M15. On the M15, you can see that it created a double bottom. So what's happening with this double bottom? It's meant for you to know that okay, it's on a retracement. What is on a retracement level? Whenever you see those things, don't be intimidated. Intimidated. Just know, okay, retracement price. So we're gonna be retracing to what? We're gonna be retracing to that level, which is the highest level there. We're gonna be going there first. After going there, then that's when we can go down. So I'm giving you short-term and long-term goals. So short-term, we can like buy and hold, but then as time goes, we're expecting to see the market to do that. So our structure is more on sells than buys. But then on its current level, you're gonna stay away from it. Understand? I'm not gonna trade it because it's not my what? It's not my trading. It's not in my trading journal. That's what I've been saying. I don't just enter any trade. I enter a trade with the valid reasons. Yeah, guys, so that's how it is. It's a dance structure like that. So I'm just gonna be waiting. I don't care when it will reach that level, but then if it reaches that level, I'm gonna be in with it. So what I can do is I can set my sell limits in this level. When I set my sell limits, I know that okay, when it reaches this level, even if I'm not around, I will go my direction. Then it is what it is on this pair, guys. This pair was GBP JPY. That's GBP JPY. This one. That's GBP JPY. Let's see which one you can check now. Somebody pass. Okay, now we're gonna be checking at let's see. We're gonna end up with Nasdaq, guys. Nasdaq, we're gonna analyze it. Okay. Let's check Euro NZD. Okay, I had Euro NZD. Let's see, I had it on my trading journal. Now I have it, so I'm not gonna analyze it. Let me check on. Let me check another one. USD. I always knew it was gonna be something. Okay, let's analyze this one, guys. Okay, I got this other interesting one. Again, weekly time frame as usual. On the weekly time frame, guys, this pair made a triple top. So it's interesting. You know, that's the highest level, and this is the middle level, and the last important level as the lowest level. So when it's like this, you can see we have a picture perfect double top. Then I'm gonna be going to the day one. On the day one, I've seen that the market, it keeps pushing higher. What are the reasons of the market pushing higher? It's because we have this shoulder here. So on this one, I won't do anything. I'll go to the 4 hour. As we go down or deep to those trades, that's when you will realize that there are so many opportunities and currencies. But then you were told to trade Nasdaq with someone who's not even making money in Nasdaq. And then they tell you that trade Nasdaq. So you can check here, guys. We have this trend line which supports everything, to understand. So the reason why the market is going up on this one, guys, this one, it's just for study purposes. It's because we have that shoulder there, and that shoulder, it's a shoulder of the left shoulder. So we need to form what we need to push higher to form the right shoulder. So that's the reason, the only reason why the market keeps pushing higher. But then again, there's this interesting part when you check those levels. So those interesting part, we see that okay, the market left us with a pattern. Why did it do this? It did this because it's not affording or willing to go to that level. So it's better it's like this than going to that level. So if we break this level here, just know that we're going to be selling on that level. Do you understand, guys? But then the highest probability of this setup, I can tell you to sell. You know, so we have more sells than buy on this one. Understand? So you just gotta wait for the break on that level. Then it is what it is. It was USD rub. Let's check NZD CAD or NZDCHF. Yeah, NZDCHF. NZDCHF. I always knew it was gonna be someone. Vaughn. Okay, NZDCHF, guys. Now it's NZDCHF. NZDCHF, I can't highlight the highest or lowest because I see a structure. We have 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Then again, we have another 1, 2, 3 that's there. But then we have a lot of them. From the weekly, we're gonna go to the daily. On the daily, you can see again that we have a nice structure on it. Okay, we have a nice structure in the daily. The reason why the market went up there is because we had a double bottom here. This double bottom made the market to go up. And again, we have a pattern within a pattern, which is, I think I can call it a large flag inside. These one, now it's a steep flag because it was going down. We also had a steep flag there, and we did break that steep flag on the daily. So when we break that steep flag on the daily, we can even see that after breaking it, we have this thing called we have that level there, man, the previous level. So now it's forming it's forming a double top. As we go deep to the smaller time frame, you'll see that the market is starting to sell. as I said, the market is already starting to sell. Why? It has reached our 90% zone or 90% rule. So that makes the market sell. So now, guys, we're gonna be waiting for a correction here on the smaller time frames. We're gonna be waiting for correction. As you can see, as I said, we are waiting for correction. It's already there on the 1 hour. So this is on the Falcon Quick Tips number 4. So it's playing out as I said it will. So we have this thing here. Nice. Then again, we have that top level. We have this top level. Okay, it's fine. And again, the reason that the market sold on this level is we have these guys, we have these double top there. So we had that double top. After having that double top, the market went up and an impulse move. So how do you determine where the market is gonna go? So now I want to teach you new things. Okay, we're gonna be using a bar pattern from here till here. So this is how you can determine where the market is gonna reach. So now the market is gonna reach that level. Understand, guys? And that's the 1 hour. So when it reaches that level, just know that somewhere around this, it's going to be your what? It's going to be your take profit. So this one, guys, it was NZD CHF. It was NZD CHF. So just doing some forecasting. Just forecasting. I always knew it was gonna be summer. Oh yeah, man.
Yo, what's happening, bro? I'm at the charts, man. I was just
I'm
watching
good.
your
I'm good,
technical.
and you?
I was watching your technical analysis, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that pair?
This one is the AUD NZD. I wanted to actually, yeah.
AUD
AUD
NZ.
NZDs.
I'm searching it on my side.
Okay, cool.
AUD. What's the time frame?
Okay, the time frame is 4 hours.
Okay, AUD NZD.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm also on AUD NZD now. I have a buy on it.
Oh, you already got a buy on it, yeah? Sick.
Yeah, this was my setup on it.
Okay, so see you in the AUD NZD, when you go on a 4 hourly time frame, right? I wanted to actually share this because I got a few currency pairs that I'm looking at for the week ahead, yeah. And I don't know, did I share this with you yet?
But I don't think you did share with me.
The
But
one thing I did
but
I
then
share it?
like
Or...
on
Yeah.
what?
Okay. So you know, if you look at this price, yeah, because I've taken like I used the bars pattern to get previous. Let me go on the daily quickly, and I'll show you now. Like you can see, price is like repeated itself quite a few times. Like I've taken this bars pattern from around here, and you can see how.
Oh yeah. I remember you showed me. Yeah.
I showed you this, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to
Yeah, but then you
GBP.
can continue and explain.
Okay, so see, I looked at previous data on the daily time frame, and basically I could see this same structure, this head and shoulders formation, actually continue to create with the new price, right? So if you look at it, like you could see, you could literally
We might
see
be
like
going for a
how.
head and shoulder setup.
Yeah, but you know yeah, head and shoulder. But I do, because of this bit of price right here. Let me take it down. 45-minute time frame. See this bit of structure right here. This bit here is actually showing me some sort of indication that the market's potentially going to push to the upside and create that right shoulder.
Yeah,
Boom.
on the
Around here.
45 minutes time frame.
A 45M time frame.
Okay. On my side on the 45, ne?
Yeah, on the 45-minute.
We can check. Check. I have this set up on my side.
Where's your one?
We have,
Okay, yeah.
we have a lot of connects. 1, 2, third connect. Then there was a break on that level.
Yeah. Your one looks more like a rising. It looks more like a broadening pattern when you widen up the trend lines, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So now I'm just waiting for the M15 pattern, which I think when I see the 45, I think the M15 it was already formed. So I'm just gonna be waiting on the okay. If you can check on the M15 now, we are forming a larger flag. So this larger flag, it's gonna come down here in a form of a form of a double bottom again. So you can just push a little bit just to complete that large flag. So we're gonna be entering based on the double bottom of the large flag. Then that's when you can head up. So the market, when the market opens, it can open with a even on the 1 hour, it shows so nicely. If you can check, it's a firm pattern. Then you can like fly high.
Yeah, I can kind of see it still. So I'm just
On that
trying to make it
on that neckline, put a horizontal ray
around here.
Yeah. So when
Okay,
you
so
have
you're
that
seeing this
horizontal
as a
ray,
double. You're seeing this as a double top and a break.
yeah, it's a double top for for an uptrend. Why? If you can check the market when it goes up, it was going up in an impulse move, but it was in that impulse move. And remember, it's an impulse, and we broke the trend line on the impulse. So now we're on the correctional phase. After this correctional phase here, we're gonna be shooting up.
Okay. I'm kind of getting the gist now. I think like you see this head and shoulders formation right here. This head and shoulders, we had that push, created the low. So now if we get the trend line and we just grab, just say for example, from these
Okay, do what?
I'm just gonna
take your bar pattern.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna just measure the price from.
Now, like, I want you, when you take your bar pattern, I want you to start on the, what do you call, on the lowest low of where the market started, that level, till the current level.
Okay, so
you will see that.
Okay, one second.
Check. This is a bar pattern right now. Okay, this is the bar pattern of what happened there. If you can check, we had the patterns. I think we had this pattern here. Sorry. So when we had this pattern here, the market broke up on this pattern, broke up with an impulse. So when it breaks with an impulse move, then it's giving us a second entries here, saying, okay, you know what?
You're looking at the retest.
I'll be on the relaxation mode. That's when I can go down. Then we say, fine, you can go down. Then after down, you can obey our rules and push up. The same thing that happened here is the same thing that's about to happen in this level.
Yeah. Would you say that the market's going to potentially do this?
That can be the possible. It might come to this neckline. The probable it might come to this here. The probable it might come to the lowest low for a what? For a picture perfect double bottom.
Okay, and then move up, and then what can happen is if it comes to around this price, then we could just put this here, and then so you're saying that could be,
or maybe
that could be that kind of,
or maybe we can, maybe we can do what? We can change on how we see those trend lines. Let's say we have okay, I want to show you a different scenario so you see what I'm trying to think. Okay, let's say we have this scenario where I can push my trend line like this, which
Yeah.
is still correct, because if you can check, I still have the first connect, almost second, and we're on the third. And the third
Yeah.
touches the highest probability, and it's rejecting straight on that level.
Okay, I'm getting it. Yeah. So it's like more of a broadening pattern, and then you're gonna get a
Yes.
drop to the down. Yeah, I'm trying to
And
like.
on the M15,
This is the M15 right now.
on the M15, it's already promising. Because if you can zoom the market scale, and check the current market, you see that it's an M pattern, and it
Yeah.
created a pattern in the rejection, which
Yeah.
gives us higher hopes on what's gonna be happening. Understand?
Mm, yeah.
So it rejected exactly on our trend line, which can give
Okay.
us more hope.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing what you're seeing now. And I also got the other one as well, the AUD
Okay, let me check it. You know
Right.
that my spirit is in London, even though I'm not in London. I work with
Yeah.
you, London man. I work with London people only.
Yeah, that's yeah, straight up, man. And you're a cool guy yourself, bro. This is the technical analysis that I'm doing on the thing, on the GBP Canadian dollar, and
What's
I'm
that pair?
that's at the 4 hourly time frame on the GBP Canadian dollar.
Or GBP CAD?
Yeah, GBP CAD. So I built up this scenario today, and it looks very much promising, even with this double top formation. We had this neckline.
Okay, let me check it
Now,
out.
this looks very,
Okay,
very promising. And I also used the bars pattern for a previous move. So, for example,
I'll
I've taken
I'll
this
start my
bar.
analysis on the thing,
Yes, I've
on the
taken this.
daily.
Are you looking at the daily?
Yeah. Now on the daily, I just wanna spot my highest height and my lowest low,
Your
which
low.
I
Okay.
did. But then, the quick tips number 4 on this other thing. You see, on the level that we are in, the market went down. It created a
Yeah. Yeah.
double top. So when it created a double top on that angle, then it pushed down. Remember, it pushed
Yeah.
down. It is push on
Yeah.
a daily time frame. Then again, I can take a trend line. I do have a nice 1, 2, 3 touches there. And
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
I think I'm still gonna need another touches from the lowest low. So I'll
Yeah.
be going to the lowest low, which is this one. It's up to
Yeah.
me if I want to start here or here, but then I prefer starting
Yeah.
there, so it can be a
No, of course, of
good
course.
one. Then
I've actually started from the low. I've catched it from here, here, here. So I'm
yeah, you
getting
see
the
now
same
we're on the
amount of
four
touches.
hour.
Yeah. So
On
I
the
just want to
four
quickly
hour,
show you.
it's promising that we are going to do what we are going to drop.
Yeah.
So as I'm
So
in
you
the
see,
4 hour,
see where I took the bars pattern, yeah, Manando, where I took the bars
yeah,
pattern from this piece of price right here, because I potentially see this one actually recreating itself here. So when I get the bars pattern,
yeah.
for example, I'll show you right now. Right, where's the bars pattern gone
But
again,
I
man?
think I see what you see.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Yeah, look, I'll show you right now. So when I get this piece of price and then move it down, watch what I'm gonna see. Watch how that actually fits. Can you see what I'm talking about? How that is actually fitting in that kind of, you
Fix.
know,
What's the time frame?
this is wait, hold on. This is actually the 4 hour time frame. But now the question is, let's reduce it down to the smallest time frame, like a 45M.
Do what again before you leave? Before you go to the other time frame?
Go back to the 4 hours.
Yeah, check on the 4 hours, ne?
Yeah,
This as a whole was an impulse move. We're
yeah,
in a correctional phase. We
yes,
need an impulse drop.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm potentially seeing from the bars pattern. The
Okay,
question
yeah.
is,
You can go to the time frame and show me.
okay, so like if we go down to the 45M, we can see a potential double top formation recreating itself. So if you can look on the 45M, for example, you can see like, 1 second. You can see this kind of movement here. So if we put like
So
horizontal,
on the 1 hour, that's perfect. The bar patterns.
that's perfect with a
I
bar
also
pattern.
got it. It looks perfect. This pair.
Yeah, man. You know what? I feel like the GBP CAD is really promising for this week. You know that, really, really promising. But
And
that's the
on
45. That's the
the 1
45M.
hour.
Yeah, yeah. So if we got, let's check out the 1 hour.
On the 1 hour, then you're gonna take your
Okay.
profit on the 90%. Put the horizontal ray on the 90%. And just to show that this bar pattern is gonna be accurate, we can see once it broke this 90% rule of hours, it started to do what? It started to retrace on that same level, so we
Yeah.
can drop.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean. I see exactly what you mean. Okay. So do you sorry, do you agree that this possibly turn into like a double top formation? And then
Definitely.
like, so let's just look at a smaller time frame
Okay.
so we can see.
That's
Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. This looks very
yeah.
promising.
I'm on the M15 now.
This looks very
I'm
promising.
on the M15 now.
Are you on the M15? Yeah.
On the M15, you know what's happening now?
Yeah.
We have a double top.
Yeah, we do, and we can see price rejecting itself. This is how I generally get into these type of trades. Yeah, I would basically mark this piece of price up. So I would generally like get my trend lines, and then I'll mark
80%
this piece of price right here, and then what I'll do is I would mark the lows of here.
But you should
like
also
this.
check. There's this pattern.
Oh yeah, look, rising wedge. Is that rising wedge?
Yeah.
Rising wedge
Yeah.
formation.
So
Yeah,
my entry can
I
be
see what
based
you're
on the
saying.
break. My entry can be based on the break of that rising.
Okay, and then if you think about it, if you put like the horizontal ray just around here, Manando, yeah? Let me show you right now. So if you put the horizontal ray just around just say here, that can also be a double top formation. So look at it, look. Boom, 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 break, retest, and
What's
then
the time
drop.
frame?
This is the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, this is the
Okay.
15-minute time frame. So it could literally just pull down from there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, yeah, man, that'll be. But we can still manage it throughout the week anyway. So, you know,
You
if
see,
anything, yeah.
on this level now, you see, we have that thing. So what I'll be waiting for is the break. Then I'm gonna be having these sort of like a retracement, then I can like drop.
Yeah, yeah. I see
Which other pair
what
are
you're
you
looking.
checking?
Huh?
Which other
I
pair
was
is in
looking
your
at.
top 6?
Oh yeah. So my other pair is obviously this is the. Did I show you this pair? The AUD
What's that pair?
CHF. The AUD CHF.
Now let me check it out.
Let me go to my gold pair. Let me go to my gold trade. 1 second. Let me go to my gold because gold is just like the way I'm seeing gold right now. Let me just take away all this stuff here. The way I'm seeing gold right now is, let's go on a 4-hourly time frame, is that we already had that impulsive move last week, and now
But then on my side, on that pair that you're looking, I see cells.
On this
on AUD.
Oh, you see potential sales on AUD CHF?
Yeah. What do you see on your side?
AUD CHF, I potentially see, okay, look, this is what I see. Potentially, yeah. I see like we had this impulsive movement, right? And we had this corrective phase. Even though we haven't got a clean touch to the downside, we got this move
You know,
right up here, comes down. And what I've done is I've worked with this bit of price and this push phase right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something quite key. So I've taken this bars pattern from around here and I've actually placed it here to potentially get one more touch before we get a break to the downside. So I use this bars pattern here. I've taken it from this previous push and I've actually added it up around here. So what I'm looking at is potentially this corrective phase coming up, you know, going into a correction around,
what's
say,
the time
just
frame you're in now?
like this, and then boom, and then come back down. The time frame that I'm in right now is the 5-minute time frame.
Okay. Look, let me explain this one to you, ne?
Yeah, go on.
Check. We have this highest level. And we have this highest level.
Yeah.
So this is the 4 hour. When we have this highest level, it was a what? It was a possible double top.
Yeah, possible.
Okay, it's fine. Then the market went down in a what? In an impulse move. So now I'm expecting a what? A correction. It's fine.
Yeah.
Then I go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, if you can check it out. On the 1 hour,
Okay.
this is the 1
1
hour.
hour.
I'll have a connect of a trend line. Remember, for a trend line to be connected, it needs 2 to 3 touches.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Then I have my what? I have my 1, 2, 3. Then there was a break. Now we're in a what? We're in a retracement phase. So when we are in a retracement phase, the last time frame of gold is the M15. On the M15, we're expecting a what? A larger flag. And it is happening. We do have a what? We do have a larger flag on the what? On the M15. Here's the larger flag. So again,
Did you say flag? Flag.
Yeah. Check even on the M15 inside the M15. I had the anticipation of this flag.
Yeah.
To understand, this is the M15. So when I have this M15, remember, we do have 1, 2. We can just push a little bit till that same level, then we drop. 1, 2, we get in the third touch. So this thing, check out this candlestick. It says it's very bearish. So when you go to the what? When you go to the 1 hour, that's when you can see the proper market thing that okay, we had a break and retest, that's fine. So now we're in this level, we did break our level, and remember, this was a structure alone, and this structure played out till the 90% 90% rule. So it decided to retrace again on the 90% rule. Then after this retracement, we're gonna drop. At a different scenario with this one, because if you can check this one, we were using what? We were using the market structure. Right? If you remember the market structure, if it's within the trend line, then okay, it means it's still gonna buy and stuff, something like that. So in this one, it's a different story. Remember, the market, for you to know if the trend is still on, the market moves within a what? Within a trend line. So when the market moves within a trend line, the market was moving nicely, but if the market gets broken, it's change of story. That's what happened. I did break that level. Then now it's on the retracement phase. Then we can go down. Here's the story. Okay, check. On this level, we went down. Okay, fine. We broke what? We broke that trend line. So now it's a correctional phase. Then we go down. Where did trend line sensei go? That's a different story.
Yes, I'm not on my computer right now, man. I was just watching what you guys doing right there. So I follow you as my let me say, as a guy that you trade. I love your strategy all the time. I'm at one of the group where you at, man, and you guys are just doing the best. I just love it, and this is my first year on in forex, So you guys are just doing this
Yeah,
the good thing. How's South Africa?
thanks. Cima, 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 cima. One time, just about, hey, market wood, you know. I've never been the same since I lost my bro. I haven't been the same since I lost that whole.
Bro.
GBP USDs are. Let's analyze our own currency, my feet. Let's analyze our own currency. 1, 2, 3. And what's happening with gold? Let me just do gold and see what's up. But then gold, we did it. Let's do Nasdaq. Now, let's start with XPX 500. Nah, let's do USD. Yeah, let's start with SPX. Then we do Nasdaq. Then we do, yeah. So this is my setup, guys, on SPX 500. What do you think about my setup on SPX 500? Hey, the market is been moving funny, guys. I thought Nasdaq and US30 moves the same way until Joe Biden was the president. Yo, rough. This is my setup on US30. So, guys, when the market opens, go down with US30. This is setup on US30. You on SPX 500. That's a nice setup. That's a go setup. So you can use it, guys. You can use it. I'm just gonna wait for it to play out. Sure,
Are you good?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. I am on gold here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on gold, I've been using, if you can see this Fibonacci thing.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, so on gold, I think gold is going to, when the market opens, it's going to go up a bit into this point, and then after that it will sell to come and test back the support and form a double bottom, and then after that it will shoot back up.
Clean your camera there, cause I don't see one.
Yes.
Yeah, you can explain.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm at Soweto right now.
Oh, you from Kasia Stylish.
Yeah, Kasia Stylish, nari Tokyo.
Ose Kasia bu Bramatin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, this week, guys, US30 Akukas, it's about to pay. I see trap ke peanuts Akukas. I get no budget US30. US30 they pay. Eish. Mm-hmm. Like I say, guys, it is what it is, guys. Let's see each other tomorrow. It's time we've been on this live for an hour. You bloody hell. I'm tired, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll be here. See you tomorrow, guys. Harabona ninka hosani. Shout out to everyone.
Is it Amundo?
Yeah.